As usual, my postings are about technical issues that most pianists find challenging, or not, but it gives you an idea of how to penetrate some of the things that seem to be so, I would say, mysterious. And then, I should say, try to show how you use the technique to express your musical ideas so that they really come through and it's not just a wishful thinking or an emotional response to the music, which we, of course, have also, but how does it come out in the actual playing? So there's one other thing that I have found challenging in teaching, and almost always have to make a comment, and that is when we have a long note, a very quick note going to another long note, like. So very often, because it's a quick note, the long note sounds sometimes either accented or not singing, not expressive enough. So I wanted to show a few examples, and again, how is the technique responsible and gives you really the answers to what you want to do musically. From Schumann, Symphonic Etudes, it's the second Etude. And again, you have here, I'm looking, it's 30-second notes, quick 30-second note to the main note. More challenges even than what I showed previously, because we're coming again from repeated notes, quick repeated notes, and by the way, I don't cross the hands this way, you know, the thumbs crossing each other, which the hands do not like, but I go like this. I just uncross the thumbs. Makes a whole lot of difference in the playing, and you close also to where you're going. So again, I time it from the 16th note. Rather, you know, people sometimes play so late that there's no time, but the main, again, idea of the day, that it can move quickly to the main note and yet not sound accented, unless you want an accent. And I shape the inside voice. Again, that goes together with the taping about what happens when we have a line, a main line going, and another line underneath it. How do we manage it physically? And I talked about the fact that where we want the line to sound, you know, continuous and so on, that physically, the way to manage it physically, and actually that's what helps the musical line to get the right sound and shaping and so on, is to go from the main note. Now I'm fully here, and then I go from here to here. And you know, and when I time it from the 16th notes, again, this is a note with a future. It's a long-sounding note, even though, watch my hands, I'm here. If you close your eyes, you hear a legato line. If you open your eyes, you see that I don't even hang here, so I can be here. And then I go to this main note, and again, with the arm, getting the sound that I want, and go back to here. And amazingly, I changed the pedal here because of the harmonies. And yet it sounds like a long line. It sounds like it goes right over it. That's one of the fascinating things about piano technique and what it can do to actually make the end result sound exactly what the composer wants. But that's not necessarily the way that we approach it. So I go from here to here, change, I give it a sound. That's the thing. I give it a sound that is long-lasting, even with the chain. Same. And here, sort of change of fingering, or if if you want, you can do the same finger, but coming from here, I go 3, 2, and then forward, let go, with change of pedal, and yet it sounds continuous. It's one of the things that I always found fascinating, that I take care of the technique the right way and I get the right musical results. So this is the other thing, and also you have a lot of skips. And yet you can hear the continuity of the music, and that is the tone, it's the shaping, it's how I handle the other voices, some pedaling of course, and the result is what I feel the composer indicated in the music itself.